Good morning, everybody. I am Leslie Poole, and I'm the council member for District 7. And we're here this morning to recognize and celebrate Children's Outdoor Bill of Rights. I want to recognize our new council members who are here with me today. Council member Jimmy Flanagan of District 6 and Council member Allison Alter of District 10. And I'm so happy that the mayor was able to join us too. I think you've been to like 3 or 4 things already this morning. Is that right? Close. All right. Other people who are here today to join in this celebration and recognition of children and outdoors: AISD trustees Ann Teich and Paul Saldana. Y'all wave. Parks and Recreation Department Director Sarah Hensley and her staff. Barrington Elementary School Principal Gilma Sanchez and her wonderful students and their parents. We have staff from some of my colleagues. Councilmember Greg Kassar's staff are here, and Councilmember Garza's staff. My colleague, Councilmember Ora Houston, was wanting to be here today, but she's not feeling too well, so let's send her good wishes right now. I want to recognize the organizations supporting this initiative who are also here today, and this is a real important list. Everybody's important, but it's really important to bring in our partners in larger organizations because they really feed and help us with the support. Dell Children's Hospital, the Children in Nature Collaborative of Austin, United Way and GAVA, Go Austin, Vamos Austin, the YMCA, Westcave Outdoor Discovery Center, and so many others. We're here today to celebrate the launch of the Cities Connecting Children to Nature implementation plan with the Green School Park pilot project at Barrington Elementary, and to show our support for Austin's Children's Outdoor Bill of Rights. So let me give you a couple of statistics. Children today are living increasingly sedentary lifestyles, and you may be seeing that with your own family, your own children. The average child today spends 90% of their time indoors, over 50 hours a week on an electronic device, and the rate of childhood obesity has increased to nearly 20% in the last 20 years. That's close on an epidemic. Recent studies are showing us, though, that children who spend time outside in nature on a regular basis tend to be healthier, happier, and perform better in school. I bet these children right here could testify to that. Time spent outside playing in our parks and open spaces is vital for all Austin's children, no matter their background, and that is why I am so excited to support Austin's Children's Outdoor Bill of Rights. It expresses our goals in Austin that children of all ages and backgrounds and abilities have the opportunity and the right to climb a tree, catch a fish, picnic in a park, hike a trail, ride a bike, splash in a creek or river, discover plants and wildlife, play in the sand and mud, and yeah, the right to get dirty while doing it. They can gaze at the night sky, chase a firefly, plant a seed and watch it grow, harvest and eat a fruit or a vegetable. That's really important stuff. Things my generation maybe kind of took for granted, but which has not really been within reach for the children of our children. I also want to announce that as of yesterday, the number of people and organizations who have signed the pledge to support the Children's Outdoor Bill of Rights has surpassed the 1,000 mark. More than 1,000 people have added their names to the Children's Outdoor Bill of Rights, and you can add your names too. This Green Schools Parks initiative not only addresses park access, but it also closely aligns with issues of equity, public health, and education in Austin. Those are areas that the City Council is very supportive of and very concerned about, and they underlie many of our policies and our mission direction here at the city. Creating a network of school parks is important for the community, and it's just flat out good for children and families. So thank you all for being here. I'd like to now introduce Sarah Hensley. She is the director of our Parks and Recreation Department, and PARD had a significant role, along with others, in crafting the plan that is now being implemented. So, Sarah Hensley, where are you? There you go. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you, council member. And let me just say this to friends, because all of you are friends. This has been a labor of love from our city departments to our friends in our nonprofit world, our school district partners who are so valuable working with us and sharing facilities and joint agreements. But I want to recognize Julia Campbell and I want to recognize Margaret Russell, because they have truly been the backbone and helped lead this, and I don't know what we'd do without them. This initiative, as you all know, began in March of 2016, and we were lucky enough to receive, as one of 6 cities, $25,000, which, again, they turned $25,000 into some gold. Who can argue with people going outdoors and participating in our natural environment and staying healthy mentally, physically, and socially? Who can argue with that? I don't think anybody can. And I think Dr. Wong here would say, this is where we need to be. This grant funded 6 months of strategic planning, and what you see today is the result of that, and the fact that we have now been approved for the $50,000, which will continue this effort, and our wonderful, wonderful partnership, again with our friends at Barrington Elementary School and AISD. And so I just want to say thank you, but I also want to share with you that I am a product of being able to go outdoors. You might naturally think as a Parks and Recreation Director that I would do that. But as a child in a small town in Arkansas, I would not go indoors for anything, and my mother had to make me come in the summertime particularly, where I would climb trees, I would hunt crawdads, I would take low parts of the yard that would fill with water, and one of my friends, Mary Delaney, we would run and slide through the water, and then we'd build things in mud. So I'm a perfect example, and if you believe I turned out all right, then this is why you need to support this. So I just want to thank you so much for being here and being a partner. This is how we get things done in the city of Austin, and I want to thank the mayor and council for supporting this effort. Because if you don't have the support from our friends in the mayor and council who make these policies and help us to get the Bill of Rights for all of our folks, then we're not going to get there. So thank you. And Mayor, I want to introduce you and let you talk a little more about it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, good morning. I want to begin by thanking you guys for being here. This is a really important thing for the community, for people who are watching on TV or in the media reading about this to know that the whole community is involved, and you being here today is a really important part of how communities make things happen. So thank you very much for being here. And I'm proud to be here with so many folks in the community, and then for us all now to be joined by Greg Kassar, who's now with us to join the colleagues that you had already heard from. We were very excited to be part of this city's Connecting Children to Nature planning process, and we are proud to support the Children's Outdoor Bill of Rights today. We're also excited to bring this initiative under the umbrella of the Spirit of East Austin initiative in ongoing support of equitable prosperity in Austin's Eastern Crescent. This project is helping to ensure that equitable access to the outdoors is a priority for our city and aligns with many of the policy goals of our office and this council that we're going to focus on during the course of the year 2017. The launch of the Green School Parks pilot project at Barrington Elementary is the first step in finding new and innovative ways to increase nature equity across Austin. And we're proud to be partnering with the Park and Recs Department and with AISD in this effort. And I think you're going to see more and more partnerships between the city and AISD as we continue to move forward. You know, we take real pride in the unique and beautiful nature that our city has to offer. It's one of the things that's special about the city of Austin, Texas. And we have to make sure that all children have the opportunity to learn and play and to grow outside. We'd like to invite everyone here today to show your support for the Children's Outdoor Bill of Rights by signing that online pledge that Councilmember Poole spoke to just a moment ago. And so that it is in the record for anybody that's looking at this, we urge everybody to go to austintexas.gov/COBOR, Children's Outdoor Bill of Rights. And as we've heard, we already have over 1,000 people, and we should push that number even higher. And then I would close by reminding everybody, children, parents, let's get our kids outside this weekend. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Greg Kassar, and let's hear it for our Barrington Mustangs from District 4. Thank y'all for coming out today. So in District 4 in North Central Austin and too many parts of our community, there aren't the sorts of parks and outdoor spaces that the Outdoor Bill of Rights says that everybody deserves. And we know that there are so many schools in the North Central Austin area. We struggle in Austin with some schools that are not full enough, but in North Central Austin we keep on opening more and more because we have so many children and families dedicated to our public school system. But that doesn't mean that we have all of the amenities that all other parts of town have. But there at North Lamar and Runberg, our communities are dedicated to bringing their kids outside, and we are dedicated to bringing the sorts of park spaces and open spaces that every family deserves. And your whole council, your mayor, everybody here in our first couple of years in office have been dedicated to bringing those sorts of parks and those sorts of fun places for kids and young people to hang out to North Central Austin and to every part of the city where we are dedicated to making sure that that Bill of Rights is really respected. And so thank you all for coming, each and every one of you, and I especially want to thank the young students here from Barrington to make sure that y'all hold your government accountable and make sure you keep on pushing and engaging with us to make sure that your community gets exactly what you need and deserve, especially because it's your rights today as we sign this Bill of Rights. And thank you also to our AISD trustees for your continued support, because even though many parts of North Central Austin are paved over, we are finding ways to utilize those schoolyards to make sure that we are utilizing every piece of green space, and our young people keep on finding creative new ways to make sure that we can have fun and get the work done that we need to get done. So thank you all so very much.
Thanks, everybody. To our new council members, would either of y'all like to say anything? Okay. All right. Councilmember Allison Alter.
Thank you. I was on the Parks Board when this went through, and I'm really excited to see it all come to fruition. And I'm also part of Impact Austin, which helped fund this bus back here. And I have 2 children, and this is just so important. And to the young people, thank you for being here. Thank you for being engaged, and let's all get out in nature. Thank you.
So I just want to, in closing, thank everybody for coming here today. And once again, thank all our partners. Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. So Barrington Elementary is in the part of AISD that is represented by Ann Teich, and I would love to have her say a few words about the kiddos in her precinct, in her school district. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and good morning. As a District 3 trustee for the Austin Independent School District, I'm honored to be present at the rollout of the Green School Parks program, part of the city's Connecting Children to Nature and our partnership with the City of Austin Parks and Recreation Department. Many thanks to all of you, Mayor and our council members, and all of our wonderful partners behind me and in front of me for all of the work that you did in obtaining the grant and then in planning for this Green School Parks program. We know that children who play in nature are happier, healthier, and perform better in school, and I'm especially honored to represent Barrington Elementary School, one of the schools piloting this program. Barrington, located in Northeast Austin, is a tight-knit educational community that inspires students to become creative and critical thinkers as they prepare for college, career, and life. Barrington provides pre-K education, dual language, social emotional learning, after-school programs, a Young Scientist Center, and the Pony Express, a school-wide postal service. Barrington is also one of our community schools, an initiative that we're very proud to be participating in. I am pleased to introduce to you Principal Gilma Sanchez and some of the outstanding Barrington students who are here today. Go Mustangs!
What can I say? Just that I'm very proud and excited about this wonderful opportunity. We are definitely honored to be chosen as a pilot school for this amazing opportunity that I know our students deserve the best that we're able to give, and I'm just honored to be able to partnership with this and then continue looking forward to more partnerships, definitely, because we have a wonderful community there on Runberg and Lamar, and I see a lot of familiar faces. The process has already started, and my students are already ready to start working and seeing the great things that we're going to do with the Outdoor Learning Center. So thank you for being here, thank you for the support, and looking forward to many more partnerships.
All right. Well, I think that's it. But I do think that everyone here is willing to hang around for a little bit. If anybody has any questions, please do talk to our nonprofit partners. Maria Fowler is with the National Wildlife Federation, and she is also part of the partnership for the Cities Connecting Children to Nature. It's just a wide array of folks, and I'm just so proud and to have the privilege to stand here today in order to recognize everyone's efforts and to introduce the resolution and the passage of the Children's Outdoor Bill of Rights. One more time. Children's Outdoor Bill of Rights. Thank you all.